Okay, sorry guys, we're back. Okay. Well, we can't keep Indulge. I'm not confident we can take... I cannot afford to lose Indulge. He's gonna go for another side beam. I don't want to have to send Redeemer out to die. I want to keep Redeemer alive. Because we're going to get hit with a side beam no matter what. Alright, let's do it. We're sending in Slobber. I can't believe it. We got hit 3 times by Confusion. That's so ridiculous. Because Indulge could have carried us through the whole fight. I was going to use Rest and we would have been fine. But I'm not confident we could have tanked another side beam. Okay. Alakazam, this is the scary one. I think it's going to go for a Calm Mind first. So we go with Bite. Oh! Oh, okay. Actually, insanely lucky. Woo! Okay, that was definitely a little hairy. That's going to be really funny to go back and watch the VOD. What did she just give me? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, Calm Mind, maybe? Okay, that was really scary. I did not want to risk Indulge's life there. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're gonna go... we gotta find our way out of here first. We're gonna go to the power plant. And then we probably won't play for too much longer. Maybe we'll still explore the power plant. See if there's anything good in there. But there's Zapdos, but we're not going to catch Zapdos. Plus, I kind of want to save my Master Ball anyway. I would like to Shiny Hunt Mewtwo. Do my first ever full odds hunt. That was scary as hell. Alright, I'm not going to say it's officially goodbye for Redeemer yet. We're going to switch him out so we can get a Pokemon with Surf. And I think even if we don't get Magnemite, we're going to use Jolteon. I think that's our last chance for an electric type. Hold on, who am I looking for? Oh, duh. Alright, so it's not goodbye yet. It is going to be sad to say goodbye to Redeemer because he's been the GOAT for so long. Okay, we're going to go ahead and teach him Surf because I'd want him to have Surf anyway. And we're going to need it to get through this last part of the map. Level 25 though, damn, I'm going to have to do a lot of grinding. Parish Song. Nah, we can get rid of that. A little too risky. Did I already heal? Yep. Let's get a Pokemon with Fly real quick as well. Who are we not gonna use? We'll get rid of Commander for just a little bit. Here we go. Okay. So I can't catch anything in the water, unfortunately, since we've already caught something on this route. Real quick, let me check who I have in the front of my party. Okay, so the best case scenario here is that we get Magnemite. Because Magnemite is a steel type. He would give me some incredible resistances. Yeah, this guy. Oh, hold on. Let me check what the level cap is for the next gym. Okay, level 47, so we can't level up that much. That's not as big of a gap as it was between the 3rd and the 4th, or the 4th and the 5th and 6th gym. Okay, I think this guy's a trainer, right? Rhyhorn? Really? I think worst case scenario is we get Pikachu. Because Raichu, I think, for this game is just... It's just kind of an awkward middle ground between Voltorb and Magnemite. Because it is fast, but not as fast as Electrode. Although I do really like Raichu. Knockoff. That's crazy we still have Tackle. We need to get rid of that. Okay, let's put Gaming Leaf in front. These things are probably going to be relatively low level. Let's make sure we got plenty of Pokeballs. We do. Okay, best case scenario is Magnemite. Please, 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 Magnemite, please. Damn! Oh! That sucks, but whatever, we'll catch it. Please don't explode. Oh my god, dude. That really, really sucks. I was really hoping we would get Magnemite. Whatever, I'm going to compare this thing to Jolteon. Man. If we had caught Voltorb on this route that we just entered, we would have gotten pretty much a guaranteed one. This thing's angry all the time, so... We're gonna name him Chill Dude. Just curious, what would have been the next thing we encountered? If it's Magnemite, I'm gonna... Pikachu. Ah, that's so disappointing. That really wasn't him. And then... Dang, how that long to get a Magnemite. Yep, there it is. Okay. Okay, real quick, let's see how Jolteon and Electrode stack up. Maybe we won't have an electric type. Maybe we'll just keep what we have. Right, we'll replace Redeemer. Okay, Jolteon, 110 special attack. Not bad special defense. What's its learn set? Damn, does not, man, the learn sets in this game are so god awful. Really does not learn Thunderbolt. That means we'd have to go and buy a Thunderbolt TM. Alright, let's see how Electrode stacks up. Because if we do want to use an electric type, I think I'm leaning towards Jolteon now. Looks like the only thing this has on Jolteon is it has slightly higher special defense and has ridiculous speed. Yeah, we're not using this. Okay, so now I just have to think. Who's going to be our... What's our final team going to look like for the Elite Four? I think we need to keep Lapras. Because it's going to learn Ice Beam. Another counter against ground types is good as well. Think about it. If I had an electric type, it would counter water types, which we already have a counter for. It would counter flying types. We already have a counter for that. I think that's it, right? I do really like electric types. Sucks that we could not get one. I mean, we could have Jolteon, but I don't think it's going to be that important for the Elite Four. I think having an Ice type for Dragon. Okay, we will. I think. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have an electric type on our final team, which sucks because I would have been really excited for one, but whatever. Okay, we'll explore a little bit of here and see what this place has to offer. We'll go back. I'm not sure how much longer we'll keep playing. Maybe we'll train up Kawhi some, since it looks like he's going to be our final party member. Okay. Okay, just a second, guys. Alright, let's keep going. not going to play for too much long here. I really don't want to play all day. So, yeah, we're not going to be using Chill Dude. Definitely not. That really sucks. Okay, and I think that's it. That's the end of Redeemer. I hate to say goodbye because he's one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Now I'm trying to think. We need an answer for Lorelei. Let's see. I'm gonna look up what her moves are real quick, because right now we have Venusaur, but Venusaur is also a grass type. He could get hit. Let's see. Yeah. All of them except for Cloyster have an ice attacking move. Man, that's tricky. Magnemite would have been perfect, because he would have had electric type moves while being able to resist the ice type moves. So now I'm gonna have to think. FireRed, because we need to be thinking about the Elite Four. Bruno should be no big deal. I think maybe even the easiest out of the three. Kind of the same with Agatha, because we have both Commander and Moundo. Now we have Lapras, so we have an answer for all those dragon types. Now, real quick, I'm curious if any of Lance's dragons have electric type moves, because then that would make it harder for us to use Kawaii here. None of them have electric type moves. Okay. They'd probably outspeed us, though, which is the thing. I probably need to... One of them does have Thunder Wave. I'm just trying to think. Do we put an electric type on here? Because right now, we don't really have a good answer against Lorelei. We do have Indulge, who can resist... Not resist, but kind of tank those moves. Man, that's going to be tough. I think Lorelei might be the hardest. Because I'm trying to think, what are we going to use Slobber for? He's been goated. He helped us get... He didn't even really help us get to the Psychic Gym. Indulge helped us in that, but he's been a good addition. I'm trying to think. How is Indulge going to help us on the Elite Four? Because that's what we need to be thinking about now. Because we obviously have to keep I think we need to keep this is the... Because let's see. He helps kill grass types. But there are no grass types besides Gary. I'm trying to think. Because there is Executor. Right? But is there anyone... That's the... Right now... That's the only justification I can find for keeping Slobber. Otherwise, I don't think he has much else to offer here. I think we replace Slobber with an electric type, because that way we have a counter for Lorelei. We also have something that will be able to fight against Gyarados. I think that's what we have to do. Which sucks. Slobber has been awesome. I think we replace him with Jolteon. Because we want to keep Indulge, because he can tank a lot of hits. He's kind of our backup. He's kind of our backup plan, where if the Pokemon we plan on sweeping with doesn't work out, like especially for Agatha, like if we can get an attacking move on Indulge that is not a normal type move, he can help us with that. Yeah, I think that's it. I just don't see very many uses for Slobber here. As well as for the rest of the game. Like, we're about to go into a water route with a bunch of, and then with water and ice type Pokemon. The 7th gym is fire, right? We have a couple options for that. And then the 8th gym is ground, which we don't need him for. So I think, unfortunately, we get rid of Slobber. Like, before I do that, I'm going to look at the Elite Four one last time. Otherwise, I think, yeah, this is where both Redeemer and Slobber... And I'm not as sad to lose Slobber. He wasn't with us for long. And it's not like he really came in clutch like a lot of our other Pokemon. But he was still a really good addition, and I'm glad we kept him for a while. Okay. Let's take the item from him. And maybe we'll spend a little bit of time grinding. I also want an electric type because there's so many poison types in this game, and I think Venusaur has not been able to deal with that many water types for us. Okay. I think that, man, that's sad. That's also the end of Slobber's journey, because we got to be looking ahead towards the Elite Four. I think the only thing that sucks about losing Slobber is now I'm not positive what we do about Exeggutor. Or Alakazam. Yeah. Because he had Bite, right? And that would have helped with both. But yeah, I think I think what we do is we have Eevee. It is going to be weird that I named it Vaplord, anticipating that I would evolve it into Vaporeon. Oh, we have 2 Pokemon we're going to have to grind up for the rest of the game here. That does suck. Because now I'm thinking, I mean, what am I going to do? Or we do Hitmonchan. Because Hitmonchan... although Hitmonchan has Thunder Punch. And Ice Punch. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the correct option here. Because I'm trying to think. Because the main reason why I say we have Jolteon is because there's going to be 2 Gyarados that we have to fight. And we need an answer to Omex's Pidgeot and Gyarados. But, alternatively, we could just put Jolteon on... Not Jolteon, Hitmonchan. Although, why... Because we don't need it for Bruno. We have an answer to Bruno. It won't be a much help. Real quick, quick. I'm gonna check Lapras' stats. This is tricky. I knew we were gonna have to make this decision for a while. That eventually we're gonna have to figure out the final members of our team. Let's see. Oh, wow. Lapras isn't even necessarily all that specially offensive. What ability does it have? Oh, what ability? Oh, yeah, hold on. What ability does this thing have? Shell armor. Blocks critical hits. That's pretty good. Trying to think. Because let's see, this thing will take care of rock, water, and fire. Not really things we have to worry about too much. Ah, this is tricky. Right, because Commander, Moundo, Gaming Leaf, and Indulge for sure stay. The question is, what is our final 2 spots? I think we do need Jolteon. I'm trying to think. It's just... Oh, you know what? Because Lorelei is also Ice type, right? So we have Fighting. Maybe instead of Jolteon, we have Hitmonchan. And then suddenly the only thing that's a little bit tricky is Slowbro and Jinx. But if we keep Hitmonchan, that's another counter for Bruno. And it deals with the Gyarados. And it has Ice Punch. And isn't Hitmonchan... Well, Hyper Beam is physical in this game. I was going to say it can help tank the Hyper Beams, but... defense isn't as good. I think... instead of... Now, we're still going to have a Pokemon with Surf. Meaning this thing might just be hanging on to the party until we finish this next section of the game. Because otherwise, I'm trying to think, what benefit does Lapras give us for the Elite Four? And so far, the only thing I can think of is Lance to help deal with Dragonites. But Hitmonchan can learn Ice Punch. I think that's the strat. Because ultimately, I don't think Lapras is going to help us that much as a water type. Now, question, if we lose Moundo, I'm curious on who is going to handle the Charizard. But we do have... We're going to go and rename this guy, though. There we go. I think that's our final team, is going to be Hitmonchan and Eevee. I think that's it, because I think both of those offer more utility than Arcanine or Lapras. So I think what we'll do, we'll spend a little while grinding these guys up. And yeah, Jolteon has decent special defense and amazing speed. Alright, this is our final members of the team. We'll spend a little bit grinding them up. And then this is who we're going to have for the remainder of the game. Hold on, real quick. I'm just going to see, can anyone else learn Surf? I'm fine with just sacrificing a move for now if we need it. Can anyone learn Surf? Real quick. I'm gonna see. Is there a move deleter? Fuchsia City. Okay, there is a move deleter directly to the left of the Pokemon Center. In Fuchsia City? Ah, I see. Okay, but I am gonna want Snorlax to be able to remember those moves. FireRed, move, relearner. What does it take to... Let's see. Sevi Island. Okay. Nope, I do not want to have him no surf for the rest of the game. So we're going to have to think of a Pokemon to leave behind for now. Okay. Regardless, I think that's our strat. Because Arcanine, best thing Arcanine had was Bite. Let's see. They did have good things with them, but... I worry if Hitmonchan is enough. That's my plan. We can always change our mind before the Elite Four and grind up. This is what I'm thinking. Alright, we'll grind for a little bit. I probably won't play for more than another 45 minutes or so. But yeah, I think this is going to be our final team for the rest of the game. Alright, let's go. I'm happy with it. everyone. I just realized electric and ice are special in this game. Meaning, and Hitmonchan has a special attack stat of 35. Meaning, never mind. I can't use this thing. Okay. Never mind. We're gonna rename it anyway. But we can't use it. It's not gonna work. Then I think Lapras is our choice then. Yeah, man, there are so many things that are just not usable. I feel like there are more things that are unusable because of the physical special split not existing yet. Let's see. I'll have 3 exclamation marks. 2 W's. Ah, damn it. Okay, never mind. Lapras. Because initially what made me want to choose Hitmonchan is it has better special defense. Oh, no, that won't matter. Because it learns both Thunder Punch and Ice Punch. So it would have provided some decent coverage, right? Because Lapras can use Ice Beam, but basically it would have been two strengths. It would have been the strengths of 2 Pokemon in 1. So never mind. We kind of wasted a Thunderstone for nothing. Whatever. Ah, you know what I just realized? Hold on. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Oh, and it would have helped us against Lorelei. Damn. I kind of wish I evolved it into Vaporeon now. That sucks. Hold on. I'm going to go back and check the recording and see, have I saved since evolving this thing? I'm going to stop streaming, but...